Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to episode 17 of our Factorio Seablock. In the last episode, we made all these like crystal catalysts and then also aluminum. This episode, I'm going to try to go through these last remaining 4 things we need, starting with silver. So it looks like everything for silver is the exact same up until here. So I'm going to just copy these guys. I can. Yeah, so I guess I'll just copy more than what I need. So I'll go up to there. And then we just won't build the stuff that we're not going to use. So, I'll just delete those, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing new with these guys, really. It's going to be pretty much, I think, the same for what we did for aluminum, but for silver, and then probably also pretty similar for grass. I'm not expecting it to be, like anything too new, so I'm probably not going to spend too much time explaining and more time just getting things up and running, which is hopefully okay with you guys. Because, yeah, I don't think you really need me to go through and explain something that I already explained before. I do think, so I had this idea when I was on the last world that I was doing a Seablock before I auto-updated my Factorio and lost it. But I think it would be a fun idea after I'm done with the world to basically go through and make like a mini episode on how I did each and every component, just like a short thing with a picture of the build or a video of the build and walking through it and explaining it step by step. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, stereotype and bobmonium is what we need. Let's get bobmonium here. Alright, and then stereotype here. Alright, then we gotta change these. So bobmonium, and then change this guy to stereotype. Okay, this guy to bobmonium. And this guy to stereotype. I do still need to get rid of the crushed stone. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's get fast inserters there if we can. Yeah, there we go. Okay, power all these guys. Okay, now I need water for this, but yeah. Let's see. Do I have any more of these guys? No, but I can make some. So now these guys are going to change. This guy becomes bobmonium. This guy becomes stereotype. Okay. Oh, whoops! I definitely did that wrong. Stereotype. There we go. So we change the filters on these guys. Okay, and this guy is yellow. Yellow geode. Okay, over here, this guy to bobmonium, and it is red geode. Red geode. There we go. Okay. Cool. That's all done. Now, let's see. From there, we do an ore sorting facility. That's right. So maybe what I do is I could make this a lot more compact, right? Oh no, I can't because, yeah. I need to set up purified water here. Okay. I need more of these guys, don't I? Yeah, I have 4 down there. Okay, so let's go get ourselves some materials to make those. Okay, is that all we need? Yeah. Yeah, let's make a bunch. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we want to set this up right output filter yellow geodes. Okay, put those two together. And this guy we are just going to run down to here. Oh, I'm out of belts. Also almost out of pipes. So let's go get more of both. There we go. Get a bunch of that. Alright, bring this guy down. There we go, and then get a splitter. Alright. That should work out okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see. They're going on the far side. Yeah, that's fine. We do that. Get this guy going here. Alright. Bring this out. Get a splitter going. Alright, get that to go in there. Crystal catalyst. Okay, this guy's going to be doing silver. There we go. And then from there, we're just going into a glass furnace, and then an induction smelter, and then a, let's see here. And then into 3 of these guys, so 1, 2, oh, we're so close. Man, oh, well, I'm being dumb. This can just get scooted over to, like, here. And we go there, and then we do 1, 2, 3, there we go. And that'll be good enough, I think. Alright, silver plates for these guys. Okay, silver ingots here. Okay, there we go. Now I just need fuel. I didn't think this through, did I, though? No, I did not. Yeah, we're just gonna change this thing. Delete that then. Do blast furnace there. Induction furnace here. Bring this down here. We don't need these anymore. We can power it differently. Okay. Bring these up. Alright, drop off there, pick up there. Okay, silver ingot. And then molten silver, if we can find that. There we go. Okay, and then we can do the casting machines. Yeah, we can do them here. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no we can't. But we can do them here. For sure. Okay, silver, set that up. Let's see. That's perfectly acceptable. Just trying to make this as compact as possible. I know it'll never be like super clean until we do some actual like late game big plans, right? Where we're, you know, actually putting thought into our builds versus now where we're kind of, or at least, you know, I'm under no impression that this is a permanent thing that's going to be built to expand. I am not under that illusion. This is kind of just a stopgap until we are until we're ready to make the next stage. Okay, so if we connect this up, we should now be good on silver getting produced. One way to find out though, right? Oh, no, I need to put in clarifiers for these, don't I? That's what I missed. So I missed 2 clarifiers. I'm not sure where I can fit those in. Yeah, I really should just move this. That's the answer that I should do. And then have these guys over here. Oh my gosh, I actually need 3 clarifiers, don't I? Is this saline water? Oh, it is. It's not even mineralized water. Okay. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we're clarifying it all. Okay, so now we're set up with that, and we can now hook this guy up. We should be good to go now on silver. Or, well, up until we're not actually making the plates right now, but that we can fix. Okay. That's alright. There we go. Alrighty, here we go. That is good enough. Alright. Now we are in the process again here. Let's see. I should say, I don't know if I included this in the last one, but now I'm venting the extra crystal seedling to make sure that we don't ever back up here. Because if we back up here, in theory, we're full on this, and we're never processing the geodes, so we can't make more. So this was the thing that I had to do, essentially, which is fine because we're printing our sulfuric acid. We're not worried about running out. But yeah, it would seem like something has stopped and I've missed a link. First off, why am I getting geodes in here? Because I didn't filter correctly. No. Oh man, I can't believe I had to do that to myself. Rookie mistake. Okay, let's put all those in there. drop these guys in that output. Okay. Oh, I didn't set up the inserters to actually put ore in here. That's a pretty rookie mistake. Okay, there we go. So we have silver now. Alright, one more down. So now I think silicone is probably the next one to do. Yeah, probably. Okay. Man, I'm not quite sure if that takes 2 or not, but yeah, silicone is definitely the next one. This is all the same, so let's just copy this guy. Alrighty, let's get this all hooked up. Wait, I'm out of crystallizers. Wait a second, I thought I made way more than enough. Clearly I didn't. Okay, well, give me a brief moment. I'm gonna pause and then get what I need. Okay, I am back, and I think I crafted enough now. We'll see. I may have to take another ingredient pause, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do I think that I could piggyback it? No, I don't. Alright, can I fit this here then at least? Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. We got that set up. Yeah. Okay. Then we kind of want this, but not really. We need 2's worth. So yeah, we want that. And we'll just paste it. Let's see. Where is this situated? Ah, it situates itself like that. Let's see. Okay, we'll do that. Nice thing about getting it right once is just copy paste it after that, right? Alrighty. That go in there, and then just connect up like that. Okay. Then let us get this thing as well here. Paste that. Alright, there we go. Place that there. Okay. So now we got purified water. Good stuff. Those guys are all sorted. A little tighter here. Alright, get splitters going. Right output, okay, left output, and then we need to get these guys set up with their actual material, which is, let's see here, rubite and okay, so we can actually keep that one the same. Have we done rubite before? No, we haven't. Okay, so we'll set this guy to be rubite. Oh, I need to change this before I forget to. So this guy is rubite. Okay. This guy is rubite, and this guy is rubite. Good stuff. Okay. Cool. So now this is cyan geodes. So let's change this to rubite and then cyan. Rubite and then cyan. Okay, right output filter cyan. And then we can keep this one left output filter red geode, right? Yep. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to bring this down like this. Was one too short, I think. Nope, really, one. Oh yeah, one too short, I was correct on. And then I just, didn't. Oh my gosh, I am messing this all up. There we go. Okay. There we go. We have that sorted now. Let's bring this guy up. Okay. Let's get these guys in. We want these guys here as well. There we go. So now we've done everything identically. Have we? We definitely did not. What's off? Oh, duh. This is shorter because... yes, this is shorter because we have less of the... we have less of the... oh my gosh, man. My brain. We only are doing 4 of these flotation cells versus 6. So yes, it is going to be shorter. That makes logical sense. Okay. There we go. This is making silicon. I'm out of belts. That makes sense. Been doing a lot of belts. Alright, go up here. Okay, drop that there. There we go. So now, in theory of silicon ore, from here, it's going to be a bit of a mess because this one, we're trying to do 2 things with it. And, yeah. Let's make sure everything up until here works. Looks like it does so far. I'm just going to let that cook for a bit and then come back here. Okay, so we've done that. Let's see. Yeah, let's start on the glass first. So glass, we'll need 1 glass furnace. Like this. Okay, and we want carbon. Okay, we want to be working on glass. What am I doing? This is just the one for both of them. Duh. Okay. So we'll have 1 for both of those guys. And then, okay. So for this one, we melt it instantly. Versus this one, we put it into inserters. Or sorry, into assemblers. So let's go like that. Okay, you are making molten silicon. Okay. And from there we have another. Okay, we have 2 casting machines. That's right. And and then 2 assemblers. So we want 1 casting machine right here that's making the seed. Okay, so let's get this guy like this. And we want 1 here that's making this. Okay, and then we need to route some nitrogen here. So that means we need a air purifier, or air filter, sorry. Okay. Okay, get that going, and then, oh man. It's close, but no cigar. Let's see here. Now can I fit this here? Can, okay. Then fit this guy here with a flare cell. There we go. Okay, not bad. Alright, there we go. So now we're making this. Okay, and then from there, how many are we making? 0.7. Okay, so pick up there. Alright, assembler and assembler. Okay, and then these guys are making the wafers. Okay. Let's see, where are those guys? They gotta be here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Offset there, offset there. Power these. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So that's 1 down, and now this guy is going to be a little more difficult, isn't it? Yeah, so, we're going to, okay, let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's go like here. Yeah, let's go like that, okay. And then I can fit 1, 2. Okay, these guys are making, oh no, whoops, I need to do this differently. Okay, these guys are making silicon powder. Yeah, there we go. This guy is picking up from there. Okay. Let's see, I think if I do that, yeah, okay, and then pick up from there. Okay, and then there and there, we're good. So these guys are now making that. Okay, I think that's good. Drop there, offset there, pick up there. And then you're just doing this, and then you're dropping there, offset there, dropping there, offset there, pick up, and pick up, and pick up. Okay, cool. So now, I've messed this up badly. There we go. Okay, I was like, why is it not doing that? Okay. So now, let's see. Bottom, top. Okay, cool. So we've done that, and now we just need to have 6 of these guys, which I haven't made. Ah, but I can craft them right now. I have the stuff on me. It's good stuff. Alright, there we go. And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Need power for these guys. There we go. Okay, so we're making that now, and that goes all into one induction furnace and then a casting machine. So oh no, that didn't work how I wanted. 1, 2, there we go. There we go. Put that there, and then we want molten glass. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then let's get a strand caster here. Do glass. Alright, there we go. And nope, not there. It's gotta be 1 over. Okay, there we go. And now, okay, then that'll all be able to continue. Good stuff. Okay. This one has been a bit of a growth. Actually, it stayed pretty well within. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So now we have glass done. We have the wafers done. And that means that the last thing we have to do is the brass. And then we are done with all of our advanced materials, it looks like. I think I did lead, right? Oh yeah, I did lead as a little growth off of the solder brass, right? And then I actually, you know, put all of these things onto usable areas. But yeah. Okay. So this last one is, oh, this one's convoluted. Ah. Okay. Give me a bit. Gather myself on this. I'm actually missing a crystallizer. Okay, there we go. Yeah, give me one moment to collect my thoughts and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. And without further ado, I guess let's just jump right in, right? So yeah, this is probably the more complicated of our of all of our different builds here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Okay, so let's just start out by, actually, I'm going to start out by doing something a little weird, but what will be necessary later. That is just coming over here and grabbing a bunch of these. So let's get 24. It should be enough. Okay. Yeah, it looks weird, but it'll make sense later. Okay, and then we want to set up one lane of 2 and then one lane of 4, I guess. So let's go 1, 2, okay, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, get these guys set up to do this. Whoops. I'm gonna change this center. So let's actually get these guys set up. So we have stereotype and chrontium. Stereotype, chrontium. Okay, and then we have bobmonium and givolite. So bobmonium and givolite. Let's get this set up first. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, get those guys set up. There we go. So that's all of those. Yeah. And we just need 4 crushers, right? Okay. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Not sure. Not sure how I want to do this. Yeah, I did something similar somewhere else though, didn't I? Could have sworn I did. Except for when I made the bronze. It might have been. Yeah. It was. I did undergrounds. Okay. Well, that is just kind of not fun to have to do. I'd rather not have to do a bunch of undergrounds. Okay. Well, the answer is just to stop being lazy, right? So wait, we can fit those guys there. Left, move out our crushed stone, okay. So we would have givolite and bobmonium here. Yeah, so that's those guys sorted. I could do the exact same thing here. Alright, same thing here. Alright, and then let's get liquefier there. 2, 1, 2. Analyze water. Alright, and oh, I'm out of clarifiers, which makes sense as we use, 50 million clarifiers per build. Alright, let's grab those. There we go. Great. Stereotypes, and then Chrontium. Alright, there we go. So that should be all sorted. And we should have them both on here. And I sorted this correctly, right? I think I did. Okay. And then we also need this guy here. And his job is making that. There we go. Okay. So that should be good. Then we want this guy here. Pick up from there. And that guy is the small one, so it's going to be from... oh wait, it's not the small one. It's the one we need more of, isn't it? Oh, I see. So we still need the rubite after this. Oh wait, yeah, duh. We're not using the rubite. We're only using the stereotype, the Chrontium. Those are the ones we make more of, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we probably just use more copper than we use. Oh, yeah, duh. Look here. We use 3 times more copper than zinc. So it makes a lot of sense then. Okay. So there we go. That's done. And then I need... one flotation cell for each of the others. So let's see here. So we're done with this guy now. Okay, and then we want Bobmonium and Givelite. So Givelite, Bobmonium. Let's just bring this out. Okay. I mean, I'd like to be able to move that up, but whatever. Okay. Alright, there we go, and then clarifier here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright, and then I need 2 clarifiers here. Alright, let's just go there. And there. Okay. So just to make sure we've done everything correct up to this point, I'm going to connect these guys. And we should be hopefully good. Let's see. So we want to see, yep, that guy's making copper, that's good. These guys will be making this, I'm guessing. There we go. Okay, so geodes here, other stuff here. Actually, wait, we can do drop tile there. Okay, so this guy is purple on the right and then red on the left. So purple, okay, and then red. Oh, whoops, I just clicked rubite, not red. Geo. Okay. There we go. So we have geodes there. let's see. Can I fit an ore processor in here? The answer is yes, it looks like, so. Go up there, pick up there, pick up there. There we go. Okay, copper. Let's see, how much are we actually making? We're making 0.5. That's not very much. Okay. Pick up from there, and Giblite, okay. Pick up there, and this is Bobonium. All set there. Okay. So now this is gonna go into a, well, this goes way further. So me putting it here doesn't really make sense, does it? So what I really want to do now is get this guy ore sorted. So let's change how our geodes get routed, just to give ourselves more room here. There we go. Okay, and we want an ore sorting facility. We can put it there, honestly. Okay, and then we're making zinc ore here. Okay, and we want crystal here. I've created a problem. That is okay, we'll figure it out. Forget, is this the tier that theoretically I could do uranium? No, it's not direct uranium. Unfortunate. For some reason I thought this was the one I could get uranium on. I guess that's the next tier, but spoiler alert, we're not going to ever do it. Nuclear is just kind of worse than beans, as weird as that is. Yeah. Okay, so we need oxygen for this. And we just vent this gas. Okay, so that means we're going to need another air filtration unit. Okay. Alright. Oh, well, this is not ideal, actually. So, ideally, I have the, let's see, where is it? The induction furnace that I used to make that. So I'm short one induction furnace. I see. Actually, I'm short two, it looks like. Yeah. No worries. But yes, I was saying I essentially want the induction furnace that melts the lead that's in here into the molten. I would like if it could be like this. Let's get a medium pole here. Okay. Then we want molten lead. There we go. So now when this makes it, it'll... Yeah. Okay. Get this guy going. Not there. There we go. Okay. A little little air filtration unit here. Alright, there we go. So now that is making zinc ingots, which I can then extract out here. I only am making 0.5 per second, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, and then over here we'll have an induction furnace that is taking in zinc and then copper. And this is to make molten brass. Okay, there we go. Then ideally I could just put a blast furnace here. Right. And then we would do this. And then we would, in theory, just hijack this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I just need fuel. Which slight issue, it's all the way here, but I think we could just make something work like this. Yeah, there we go, that's not too bad. Just need to get it here now. I don't think that's too hard though. Let's see here. Alright, and I'm not worried about expanding at all, because, like I said, this is basically just supposed to be enough to get us to having construction and logistics spots up and going. Once we're there, we're kind of just chilling. So yeah, like really all I'm kind of focused on right now is getting to logistic and construction bots, and then bot networks, and getting all of that reliably done. That is my kind of goal, I guess. I don't think I've vocalized that at any point in this, but how did I end up with so many extra blast furnaces? I must have like clicked on them instead of, I did something wrong. There's 6 extra? How did I manage that? And I had less of everything else that I needed. I guess. Okay, there we go, and then we have brass plates here. In theory, that is 4 brass per second. Alrighty. Like I said, I am just stockpiling these for now. But yeah, that is everything on our little to-do list here checked off. So we now have 4 brass per second. I think it's 1 glass, 4 of these silicone wafers, 4 silver, 4 aluminum, 1 lead, 4 brass. I don't remember how much solder. More solder than we'll ever need. I think it's 4 tin, and then 6 copper and 6 iron. Oh, and then 4 steel. Yeah. All the things. And then, yeah, my goal will be, I'll have to route these in really weird ways to get it up and out, but the idea is I route them into this area here, and we automate red circuits, And then we also automate bots. So in the next episode, I'll probably be working on automating red circuits. I'm not sure. I mean, the plates are a lot of it, right? And now everything else I think should be pretty easy from there. Mark my words, hopefully everything from there is easy. But yeah, that's probably all that I got time for in this episode. So in the next episode, we should be automating red circuits, and then hopefully, if we have time, doing stuff with bots. But if not, that'll be what I do in the episode after that. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. We're finally ramping up to a good point, so hopefully things will go, faster and more interesting from here. But anyways, see you in the next one.